Welcome back, day number 19. No, it's not. It's actually day number 20. We just finished 19. We're playing catch up after the weekend. So, day number 20. Phasing physical challenges. Yes, the word phasing, bringing them in, bringing them out. The reason why I've incorporated this into part of this planning thing is that I find a lot that people get hung up on a challenge. Hence the reasons why you're seeing the gyms throw at you 28-day, 6-week challenges, because people think that I've got a challenge and I've got an end goal, and after that end goal, like, so what? What do I do next? So what I want us to do when we're planning out our year is I want us to phase ourselves in and out of periodical challenges. They are not definite goals. They may well just be for the next 3 weeks. I am not going to eat any junk food. Simple. It's a challenge to you. It's a mental challenge. It's not really a physical one. It's a mental one for you to go, I'm not going to buy shit food. I'm not going to buy takeaway. I'm not going to do this. I am going to simply spend 3 weeks and I'm just going to eat all my whole foods and the stuff that I buy at the grocery store that's good for me. Not the packets of chips, but it's good for me. And therefore that's my mini challenge. It could also be in the workout stuff. I'll give you another example. I want to get better at a pull-up. I want to get better at a pull-up. Pretty simple. You know, I can bang out 10, 12, 15 if that's the case. But hold on, but I want to do 15 superbly clean, strict, no kipping, no bouncing like a dead salmon off of the end of the bar. So therefore, over the next 3 weeks, my challenge might be, I want to get 50 push-ups every day. And each one of them is going to be neat. It's going to be clean. Now, how can I do that? Well, maybe every half an hour I've got a pull-up bar. Luckily I have one here at home. I may well go, right, I'm going to come out every half an hour. It's going to give me a toilet break, a wee break, a drink break or whatever, and I'm going to try and get 3 strict ones. I do that twice an hour. There's 6 in my hour. Over the course of my day, I'm easily going to get 50. And don't worry, I'm going to feel it again tomorrow. So therefore, that's my little mini challenge, and I might just do that for a week just to try to improve on that. I'm not going hell deep into it. I'm not going to bash myself. I'm going to take little bits of stimulus here, here, and here, and I'm going to use that stimulus to help me get a little bit stronger, develop the strength. I might just do some scapular pull-ups day 1. I might do some dead hangs day 2. I might do some, supinated versus pronated versus whatever versus neutral grip. I might put a towel over there and I might change my grip. But at the end of the day, it's working towards me getting better over the course of that week at the pull-up. And then maybe we talked about that mental thing. We talked about that yesterday in the other video, in the rules of 3. It might be the mindset thing, new grit thing, whatever. But maybe my little digital challenge, it'll be a digital sunset. So for a period of, maybe it's the next week, I am going to, at sunset, I'm going to put my phone face down. I'm not necessarily going to turn it off. I might switch it to silent and no vibrate, and I'm going to put it away till the morning. I'm just going to desensitize, get rid of my digital stuff, and then just spend the time at night. Maybe I go for more walks. Maybe I do want to watch TV, but I might watch a documentary where I'm a bit more attentive, or I might want to read, or maybe you've got some young kids and it's some family time, get out a board game and do whatever. So therefore, taking our rules of 3 and then taking these little challenges, but phasing them in and out. So what have you got in your plan? I've already told you mine's about some pull-ups. It's also I want to get stronger in some deadlifts, and I want to squat a bit better. And I want to come up one day and go, right, I haven't run a 50 or 100K in about 2 or 3 years now. Do I really need to train for it? Or can I just go out and do that? And then maybe it's that prep. Maybe I'll give myself a 4-week prep and then go, righto Dom, here's a Saturday, get up early, see how far you can go in one direction, give yourself a time and come back. So maybe that's like a little mini challenge that builds to a bigger challenge at the end of the year. So I want you to do that. I want you to have a look at these challenges. They're not 28 days. They're not 6 weeks. They're not one and done and over and done with. They are little things that you can do to keep the stimulus and keep you engaged as you're going along. Hey, I got one for you before you go. Assault bike 10-minute test. Seriously, get an assault bike. I know you hate it. Get on it for 10 minutes. How far can you go? How many calories can you achieve? What RPM did you hold sustainable? Slightly conversational, a little bit of shorter breath, but how far can you go in 10 minutes? Do that every couple of days, see how you go. Let's see what happens. Cheers.